And it's time for some sporting action on Breakfast Sport. We will be talking about the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham. African contingents in Birmingham continue their exploits at the 2022 Commonwealth Games, picking more medals along the way. Over gymnastics, we've got on day 4, Kathleen Rookrat finished with a bronze medal to Team South Africa in the women's uneven bands. For compatriot Shane Gassel wrestled her way to another bronze medal in the Team South Africa for the women's judo 52 kg event. For Team Nigeria, 19-year-old Islamiyat picked a 4th medal for her country when she won bronze in the women's 64 kg weightlifting category. However, Nigeria duo of Abiodun Bode and Omotayo Olajide were beaten in India. Of course, they were beaten by Indian duo of Desai Hamid and Safiyan Ganasakaran in the men's table tennis event. Up next for Nigeria will be the singles table tennis event between team captain Aruna Quadri and Ashanta. We have a focus on Nigeria's table tennis team as we'll be joined by a table tennis commentator who is based, of course, in Birmingham right now following the games for Team Nigeria, Olalekan Okuson. Thank you so much for joining us on Breakfast Sports this morning, Lekan.
Thank you, Iye. Thank you for the viewers.
All right, let's get deep into the conversation. So far, how would you rate Africa's performance at the table tennis event in Birmingham? Lekan, can you hear me? All right, there we'll be waiting for the connection from Olalekan Okuson. Of course, we're talking about that table tennis event in Birmingham. Team Nigeria were beaten by Team India, but they have a chance to get a bronze medal today as they go again against Team England. England are the host nation, so they're playing for pride, and we're waiting to see if they will be able to clinch a bronze medal in table tennis. But for the silver medal, India will beat Nigeria in the semi-final. Will have to go past another opponent to get silver or even a gold medal for the team table tennis event. Nigeria's Aruna Quadri is the world number 10 for the WTT rankings, and he's the team captain of the Nigerian team. So we're waiting to see if he can also get them a bronze medal, at least a medal, in the team table tennis event over there in Birmingham. But away from that, we have athletics. Before we wait for Olalekan to join us, the youth have taken the tracks in the Under-20 World Athletics Championship in Cali, Colombia. Now, day 1 seemed so good for Kenya's Faith Chariot, who dominated a 3,000 steeplechase qualification in 9 hours, 38 minutes, 18 seconds to advance into the final. Ethiopia's Masarat Yeshra and also Sembo Aliau from Ethiopia are also tough after clocking a time of 9 hours, 41 minutes, 9 hours also, 52 minutes for both athletes respectively. The world under-20 record for Letisile Tibogo from Botswana delivers a master class marker at 10 seconds. No athlete has been able to run that 10 seconds there in the men's 700 meters. But they're talking about that in Cali, Colombia. Let's go back right now to table tennis as we have Olalekan Okuson joining us back again. Now the network seems to be giving us difficulty here, but against all odds, we'll have to talk about table tennis. Thank you for joining us back once again.
Thank you, Iye. Thank you.
All right, so far I did ask earlier, how would you rate Africa's performance in the table tennis event in Birmingham?
I think we've done well. Nigeria has done well. And among the countries that African countries that are taking part, Nigeria is one of them. We are ranked number 2nd in the men's team. In the women's team, we are ranked like 5th. But yesterday was not a good day for Nigeria. In the semi-final, we met a strong team in India. But I maybe anybody that cared to listen, 2 weeks ago, I actually predicted what happened yesterday. Because the people we are playing against, India, they've been playing all over the world. They've gone to WTT in Budapest. They've gone to all top competitions. But the only Nigerian player that is very active on the world stage is Haruna Quadri. So other players, what are they doing? So that's why I believe that they need support. They need support regularly. Olajide Omotayo is a good player and play very well. He's a top class player, but he needs support. He needs to be competing. You can't just sit down at home and thinking that, you will win, you will just come here and win. No, these people we are going to play against, they have been preparing for months, but we just went to Lagos. I think one of the things that I feel that Nigeria need to do, I noticed that after every major competition, we go to rest. we go to sleep. But we have to wait. See what happened after Tokyo Olympic. Nobody care again. But now, when we finish the Commonwealth, we go to sleep again and wait for the Commonwealth for the African Games. It doesn't work like that.
Okay,
we need to
Laker.
continue. Yeah.
Okay, defending champions, India. Yes, defeated Nigeria. You did say the problems they are being faced with right now. They defeated them 3-0 unanswered point, as they would say there, for the men's semi-final. Now, a Nigerian men team are parading world number 10. That's Aruna Quadri, as you did say. He's the only player who is notable there, as other players are still having to, pick their feet to stand strong in the team event. What would you say affected the team progression to the finals? Where did they sleep?
And sometimes you look at the result 3-0. When you look at the closeness of the results, 11-9, 11-5, 11-7, 11, it's not about 3-0. It's about, when you look at the quality of matches, everybody that watched the match yesterday knew that it was a world-class match, against two top teams. But like I said, our players need to be active. They need support. Aruna can afford to go to tournament because he can afford it. But can Olajide Omotayo afford it? And the younger player afford it? We need to start grooming our player. We have Taiwo Marti, we have Amadi Ume, we have some talented young male player. But we need to expose them. They can't just remain in Nigeria and thinking that they will beat players that are playing all over the world. The more you play, the more you get experience, you will not get exposed. We need to expose our player. And what do we need? We need to support them. Our player needs support. India went all over the world. There's a program for them. I think at this time we are. Everybody focus on football, but when we come to multi-sport like this, they want medal. I was watching yesterday when most of our officials are coming there. Well, when they started losing, they started trooping out little by little. It doesn't work that way. You don't give, what you don't give, you can't get it. We need to start doing things well. If you don't do things well, this is the kind of things we should be expecting. So our player needs support. Like I tell you, there is no gap between us and India. We are close, we are at the same level. But the edge they have is that they are exposed. They play more competition. I tell you, Satya, Ashanta, Desai, they play more than 100 matches this year at top level. How many of our players have played 10 top class matches, apart from Aruna? Aruna just came back from injury. You should understand that. He got injured during the African Cup. And you should commend him even for getting to this stage. A lot of people thought that Aruna got, he had injury 2 months ago, and that injury was very serious. But he got back. He's giving his best. The young man is always giving his best. Olajide Omotayo played very well. But the thin line between Olajide Omotayo and the Indian player is just the exposure. So our player need to be exposed.
Okay, Nigeria will play the bronze today against England, the host nation. They are playing for pride. Do you think they stand a chance?
And it's 50-50. I want to visit. It's 50-50. England is the number one seed. Number one is the top seed in the men's team. They have Liam Bishop, we have Dinkle, we have Travis, we have Walker. These are top class players. Like I said, this player play around the world. England has a good program for their elite player. What program do we have for our elite player? But for me, I say it's 50-50. If on a good day, if Aruna can win 2 matches and Olajide, but I tell you, I don't give Nigerian the doubles because, the doubles is very difficult. The Bishop and Liam or Bishop and Jarvis, they've been playing doubles for a very long time. Our player, Olajide Omotayo and Bode, they started playing doubles here. It's not possible. You can't give what you don't have. You can't start playing double on the competition and thinking that you're going to win somebody that have been playing for years or months. It's not possible. So doubles, when I was with some journalists from Nigeria yesterday, I was telling them forget doubles. They said, why did I say that? I said, these are guys that have been playing. When we played there in the doubles yesterday, I told them, I said, just expect 3-0. Because these guys have played for 2 years. They've been playing together. Doubles is understanding. Most of the top players in the world don't play doubles. But you find out average player play doubles because they understand. You need understanding to play doubles. It's not about you have skill, but you need skill, but you need understanding. You need to know when your teammate will step here, when you need to play backhand, when you need to play short. But I tell you, doubles. But if Aruna can give us 2 singles and Olajide Omotayo in his own day, on his day, yesterday he was close beating Satya, but I tell you, Satya is one of the cleverest, one of the talented players, skillful Indian player I've ever seen. Very skillful, But I know that it's, like I said, it's 50-50. It can go the other way.
Okay, let's look to the future right now with the observations you've made. A couple of young talented players did well in the Youth Championship just concluded in Tunisia. How can these next generation of players be groomed to the height where they can also rub shoulders with the top beaters in the world?
I tell you, it's not rocket science. It's something like I said. We know this player, we have identified them. We need to have a program. I tell you, ITTF have a calendar for the whole year. You can say maybe in a year, we want this player to attend 5 competitions. Do a plan for them. Some of these players, you can get them to Europe.
Okay.
They play, they move to Europe because in Europe, it's cheaper. They can travel from one country to another, it's 2 hours, 1 hour flight.
Okay.
But we need to have a program. We need to support them financially. Give them a program. You might not give them the money. Just tell them if you want to go, we get you a flat, we get for. They don't need much. They just want to play.
Okay.
They want to play. But like I said, I hope we will not go to sleep again. We will wait for another African Games. This is a lesson for all of us. Like I said, football, everybody talk about football, but other sports, Nigeria are very talented.
Okay.
I was talking to a British man yesterday. He said Nigeria are very talented, but he's still wondering why we are not doing well in the world. Okay,
Lekon, we have to go right now. Thank you for your observations. Thank you for your contributions today on Breakfast Sport. And we hope that the Nigerian team will be able to clinch a medal in the team event.
Let's watch out for Haruna Kodu in the singles. He has to turn silver to gold.
Okay, we'll wait for that. Crossing our fingers over here. Their update coming from the table tennis event in Birmingham for the Commonwealth Games. Osa Olive, sport updates over there.
And we'll continue to wish our Nigerian athletes the very best over there. Thank you very much, Onye Obaro, for that.
All right, you're welcome.
Of course, just before, we share with you a recap of some of the things that we have dealt with in the last hour. It's a quick reminder to get on our Twitter platform. It's simply at News Central TV. There is a poll still running, and this is what it currently looks like. Do you think the current ASU strike is justified, or should it be called off?
As we can see on the polls, Justified is currently taking the lead. Let us know what your thoughts are as the poll officially ends when this show ends. Of course, we have our WhatsApp platforms. We'd like to see your comments and read your comments as well. Our WhatsApp numbers will be showing on the TV screens. Please send us a message, and we will take your messages as we proceed.